Salvete omne nomen mihi est canicus. Thank you for joining me for another live stream. I am back with Perfectius, and I am trying to finish off the Ravenloft and Sharn sagas on Elite so that I can get my universal enhancements. Here in Ravenloft, I'm getting Fistani Knife Fighter, and then Sharn will give me the Inquisitive. And I feel like those will come in handy later on down the road. Not so much with Bard, but I'm so close to getting the favor. I don't want to have to farm it out when I feel like I need it. I want to make sure that if I want to play an Inquisitive Rogue, when I get to Rogue, I have it right away. If I want to play a dagger-wielding Dark Hunter, I want to have it right away. So that is the goal. So I am just finishing up the second Ravenloft, not saga, but part. I need to do Amber Temple on Elite. Oh, I need to clear out my... Oh, I'm getting attacked because this is Ravenloft. Okay. Sorry, clear chat from last night. Very, very thankful for the chatting I had last night. Had someone that I was grouped with. I play games 2020, I think was his name. In game, it was the soloist. Very nice and very helpful, and just having someone to talk back and forth with. So really enjoyed it last night. That group also helped me get to 20. Just finish off the last couple of levels, and now I'm not really getting any XP. Actually, I'm getting 0 XP, but that's okay because I just want the favor right now. So here's hoping for a quick Amber Temple. Shouldn't be too bad being severely over leveled. Why am I doing? I'm doing no damage to this thing whatsoever. This is awful. What is going on? I went in on epics. I went in on legendary elite because I'm an idiot. That's what happened. That's why I wasn't doing any damage. I was sitting there like an idiot talking about how easy it was going to be. Oh, goodness. Okay, cat. Now's not the time. No. Oh, wow. Did it let me buy it? Where is it? Here we go. All right, well, I won't make that mistake again. Actually, that's not true. I probably will, but let's be honest. I wonder how many DDO points I have. Shouldn't be too many. A huge collectibles bag would not be a bad buy for me, but I don't think that should be my priority. Oh, for the love of Pete. It didn't last long enough to get my health all the way up. My goodness. All right, I'm going to go get a level 20 cleric just to smooth things out. Also, I don't want to miss anybody doing token runs. Nope. All right, let's give this another shot. Probably should have checked the mail, but that's okay. Just kind of remind myself I'm doing heroics. Give me something good. I mean, that'll make a difference at level 1, just to push the needle a little bit, make things go a little bit smoother. Heroic. All right, this should go a little bit better. Just a little bit. That is more like it. I think it's amazing I'm level 20 and I'm just using like anger step boots. Even though now that I have Keep on the Borderlands, I could go and get GRs. Which I may do. How am I doing on total favor? All right, as much as I would love a +2 tome, I'm not going to get 1750 anytime soon. My goodness, where is this scroll? Well, I guess I know where it has to be. All right, needed to get a little resituated. How are you still alive? And also, why is this not coming through my headphones very well? I have no sound bug. No, it's just really low. I'm listening to a cricket match, and that's covering up the sound. That low rumbling in the background is my cat purring. Try and deal with these flame skulls now. I'll have to deal with them eventually. Okay. Got that scroll now. Down here. And check these two rooms. Nope. Come on. There we go. There it is. Right, if they want to follow me out, they can follow me out. Okay, check this room down here. I very rarely find it in here. Matter of fact, I can't remember the last time I did find it in there, but the wiki says it can be in there, so I always check. And then there's this room over here. Okay. There's a lot of monsters that are just going to stay put. Ooh, flame skulls. Alright, so upstairs. Check this room over here. And if it's not in here, we gotta go all the way around. Oh, crud. Probably have to deal with these shadows. Do these things follow me up the teleporter? That's crazy. Okay. Usually there are bad guys in there. I'm gonna try not to get this floor to break. At all possible. I'm just gonna ignore a lot of this stuff. If they want to follow me, that's fine. Alright, this last password should be in here. I can anticipate needing the the map just to know where the icon is. Did you follow me all this way? All right. Down we go. The hooded one. Okay, hooded one's upstairs. Expeditious ran out. Let's go faster. Love a Pete. Okay. Crud. Try to avoid the burn marks. Hey. Thanks for the raid. How are you and yours doing? And this is gonna... oh, man, I didn't even jump. Oh, my goodness. That's so embarrassing. I didn't even jump. I don't mind it that much. I need to get up there, and so now I have to go through like a secret passage and remember where that secret passage is and all that fun stuff. And I just want the favor so I can get Vistani. That's all I want. I don't need the treasure. I don't need anything special. I just want this to be done. I'm not seeing any secret passages. Oh, there we go. Oh, the hireling spotted one. But of course, I can't search it. If I have to rerun this quest... let's see. Let's go. Okay, I don't really care about... I'm not trying to do... where? No, it's down here. I'm just not going to see it. All right. Have a good night. Oh, wait. No, there's another teleport. There's a teleport. Okay. So what is it? What teleport is it? T3. All right, where's T3? Okay. Okay, so upstairs, right? Oh, wait, no, I don't want to be upstairs. I want to be downstairs. Let's see. Here. Okay, so how do I... Is there a way to activate that? I know there's a spot hidden here. Can't... I'm gonna have to redo this. That's frustrating. Attack. There we go. Okay, am I missing something else? According to this... Okay. Well, I think that's it. I'll make one more attempt to make that jump, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I made it. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. That was frustrating, but at least I'm not redoing the whole thing.
Bounce on the floor, then roll into a crack in the marble tile.
Let's flame spells out of here. Oh, I gotta fight all these slots.
Found the symbol of
There we go.
Surely it will be useful in the struggle against Strahd.
All right, part 3. It was awesome to get a raid. Doesn't happen to me very often. Very grateful. I don't know if anybody stuck around. Hey, 12 viewers. I've never had 12 viewers before. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but it's definitely higher than normal. So I appreciate every one of you that's here. So chances are you're not super familiar with my channel. What I'm doing right now is a completely free-to-play attempt to get heroic completionists in alphabetical order, with the kind of asterisk that I'm going to do the premium classes at the end. So I'll do barbarian to barbarian to wizard and then Alchemist, Artificer, Favored Soul. I own Alchemist and Favored Soul, and I'm positive I can buy Artificer before I get that far down. So, this was initially a very fun experience until I got to around level 14 or so, and then the realization that I didn't have enough content to get to 20 without an enormous repetitive grind. That kind of sunk in, and much to my surprise, since Severlin kind of said they weren't going to be doing the free quest code, they went ahead and did the free quest code. And so now I have that. I had the points to buy those 4 expansions, and now I have plenty of content, and I'm not in the slightest bit worried about how I'm going to accomplish this, frankly, silly challenge. I also stream very irregularly, but I do plan on streaming for a minimum of 12 hours, if not longer, on Tuesday. It's coming Tuesday the 4th. So I'm trying to get this character to 20, get my tokens before Tuesday, and then have Tuesday be a beginning for the Bard character, which will be my next life, and it will be a Stormsinger Bard. I definitely prefer Spellcaster Bard, so that's what I'm going to do. And Stormsinger is just better Spellcaster Bard. So if you have any questions, just feel free to let me know. I also yesterday posted to YouTube and to the forums my what I thought would be good themed builds based off of the Honor Among Thieves movie. So if you get a chance, please check that out. Let me know what you think. Why not? Run fast. Run fast. Let's see. It's this one? No. It's that. That's rage. I moved my rage button, so I need to remember where it is. This way. You know, if I thought this through, I really should have gone in reverse alphabetical order, because then by the time I had gotten to Favored Soul, I would have been able to have purchased all of them, and I'd be playing the Warlock sooner. I'm on a bit of a Warlock kick. I'm very much enjoying my Acolyte of the Skin on my main character. Actually, I've got 2 of them going.
A cave leads down into the dark and the damp.
Okay. I'm getting a dungeon alert, so I may have to deal with these slimes. Let's see. This is just tedious. Like, I'm not in any danger at all. Don't think Nomad Dog is still here. I mean, they might be, but they said they were going to bed, so they may have left on a lurk. Which, if they did, I appreciate it. And also, welcome, Kevin.
You found all the ingredients needed to purify the wine. Now to add the antidote to the large wine vats on the main floor of the winery.
It's morning for me. I hope you're having a good day, or whether your day is starting or finishing, I hope it's been good. Either way, I hope the coffee is good. I am not familiar with Nomad Dog. Do they stream DDO?
The druid
Is this the game that they normally stream? I'm not familiar.
Without their little magic gems, this winery is doomed anyway.
Okay, you're an hour behind me. I'm in Georgia.
Slit your throat, then add your blood to my poison.
So is this end of day or beginning of day for you? Are you just waking up, or are you about to hit the sack? Yeah, me too. I was up around 5 o'clock my time. Whether I wanted to be or not. Alright, how am I? I'll probably go ahead and get the saga. I don't know if I'll need it. Oh, am I 13 short? Oh, I don't like this one.
Giant
I hope you have a
dense banks of mist surround this
good morning.
Ground. The ward fades.
Good Palm Sunday, if that's something you celebrate. If not,
You
I
are
hope you have a good Sunday anyway.
the ruined village of Berez. The last scarecrow crumples, and the magic of the nearby ward is disrupted.
I love how the demon's talking about the last scarecrow. There's 2 more. Sit right there. 3 more. There we go.
magic of the ward gone, the nearby mists part. Faint cawing can be heard in the distance.
Okay, now I gotta take out these stupid howlers.
Catches your eye in the ruins to the southwest. The freed raven flies off. The ward's magic fades, allowing you to explore further into the village.
I don't care for this quest as much because you, especially in this next section, you have to track down all the scarecrows. And depending on the build, the hounds can be a real pain. Right now, with a level 20 barbarian, hounds aren't really a problem, or the howlers aren't really a problem, but
The raven caws and thanks as it flies away.
I can't remember. I think they're immune to lightning,
Mist's part,
or are they immune to fire?
ruins of a mansion.
See, it's this helplessness. Oh man. And I didn't get my hireling out. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Okay. Helpless again. Alright, yeah, good, good. Love it, love it. Okay, I think that's it for the howlers. I think. So now I just have to
Sounds of
track down
weeping
all of the
can
scarecrows.
fade into the ruins.
Okay, that's that group. Then there's a group over here. Okay. That was a group. Now where's the third group? Where is the third group? Is it over here? I don't think so. Let me see. No, it's not over there. I think it's back in here. So the group's over here.
Frantic cawing can be heard from a large clearing past the ruins of the mansion.
Okay.
The ward is dispelled and the nearby mists subside. You can now make out a large area of open swampland to the southwest. Perhaps Baba Lasaga's hut can be found there. Loud caws can be heard from both the southwest and the south. A A raven calls loudly, as if it's trying to get your attention. Several scarecrows guard the area. The grateful raven flies off. Far off in the
All right,
distance,
one more raven.
one of the wards protecting Baba Lysaga's hut fades.
Okay, here's the last
A nearby
raven.
raven croaks excitedly. You've deactivated a ward
Okay.
protecting Baba Lysaga's hut to the east. The raven you freed flaps its wings and flies off. The magic wards near Baba Lysaga's
Almost
hut have
done.
all been removed. The ensorcelled mists lift, allowing you to enter the area. You've found what must be Baba Lysaga's hut, but the magic mists that swirl around the building prevent you from entering it. A rank smell fills your nostrils as you enter the surprisingly spacious hut. A caged raven makes a commotion in the northeast corner. As the raven flies toward the exit, it says, "Take the
Get up.
gem from the chest and flee. This hut is more dangerous than it appears." A deep groan reverberates from the floorboards as the gem is removed. Then a hunched figure suddenly appears in the doorway.
Okay. That got me 12. Got me another 5. Okay. Time for Yesterhill. Can't say as I'm happy about it. Ah. Oh, just do that. Okay. Yesterhill isn't very bad on a melee or a warlock, where I don't have to worry about spell points all that much. But that last fight can be very annoying.
A chill wind blows down from
there
the
we go.
slope as you approach Yester Hill. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above. A strange rhythmic chant can be heard in the distance. You can't make out the words. Arcs of lightning jump from stone to stone, blocking your path. Lightning dances amongst the hailstones, ringing the hill in eerie beat.
Okay. Is that everybody? No. These stupid druids.
Forms emerge from the mists and attack.
This is going relatively quickly. I should probably... I'm too enraged, of course. Let's dismiss. Okay. Not really taking a lot of damage, but avoiding most of the elemental damage I might take would be very helpful. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Might have to start streaming on Sunday mornings more often. I didn't know it was going to be such a good time. Unfortunately, I'm not at a place where I can stream on a regular schedule. Hopefully I'll get there maybe once or twice a week to have a set time. The only schedule I have right now is on Tuesday. I plan on streaming all day. So probably from around 7 o'clock in the morning for me. Oh, dude, I just appreciate you chatting. You don't have to. Yeah, I'm just glad you're here. All right, so you're kind of new to the game, and you're doing. Are you in the process of character creation? Are you using the builder? Are you have the character and just trying to figure out what to do? Where are you? I'm not an expert on PDK by any stretch, but I will help as much as I can. always happy to help a new player. But anyway, while you're dealing with that, on Tuesday, it's 7 o'clock Eastern for me. It's 7 o'clock, or I mean 7:15, but whatever. I missed the entrance. On Tuesday, I plan starting at 7 on streaming all day. So my goal is to go for at least 12 hours and then try and push beyond that. Using the character creator in game, but following a build a friend sent me, not adding up and wondering if it's because it's outdated or because I'm just new. So you going PDK as a fighter build, right? Not a ton has changed about fighter in a while, especially in terms of character creation. It's possible the builder is set to 32 points and you have 28 points. Unless iconics are always 32. But that's the first problem that I can see coming up is the builder having showing a different number of build points than what you have. So that would be the first thing I would check, but that may not be it.
The Archdruid shouts, "Do not let them disrupt our ritual. Attack!"
32 point build unlocked. Okay. So is it the abilities that aren't adding up, or is it something else? Is there a feat missing, or can't think of a feat problem? Mix of things. Okay. Have you gotten past the initial part where you're leveling up to 15, or are you still in that first creation part? Because there shouldn't be a whole lot that can go wrong, unless the build is truly old.
You examine the statue and find a hollowed out cavity in the chest.
They haven't changed much at that part of the game in a long time.
You've stopped the druid's dark ritual and recovered the magic gem they stole from the vineyard.
Not able to select the follower. Are you trying to? Are you playing a fighter? Because a Purple Dragon Knight has to start at fighter, first level fighter. So is your build? Does your build include the fighter class? Or wait, yeah, because you're a fighter, so if you're trying to be some kind of cleric or paladin, you would need a +1 Heart of Wood. So no, I don't want to add more astral shards. Let's see. I'm gonna throw away. So yeah, Purple Dragon Knight has to start a level 1 fighter. If you don't have level 1 as fighter in your build guide, then you will need a +1 Heart of Wood, which costs money. So I don't know if that's something you want to do. Is there a reason you're doing Purple Dragon Knight? Okay. Yeah, because that's for being a paladin. Or is a purple dragon knight a paladin? I thought purple dragon knight was fighter. Let me see. No, let's see. Races. Again, I'm not a expert on purple dragon knight. I don't know if I've ever even played one. Start as a fighter. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So what class does your build guide say your level 1 should be? What class? Because it looks like you're trying to make a paladin. Yeah. So you would have in order to do that build, and I don't know how badly you want to do that build, but in order to do that build, you would have to buy from the DDO store a +1 Heart of Wood. So let's look at that here. +1 Heart of Wood is essentially $12. So it's 11.95 DDO points. If you don't already have some, it's going to cost you a minimum of well, you could do this. You could do $16. So $16 would get you. Okay. So if you have the part of wood, then what you need to do is you need to make sure you choose lawful good as your alignment and just do whatever for the fighter. Okay. For the fighter level in your character creation, it doesn't really matter much. Then after you finish your character creation for fighter, it's going to send you into, I believe, Evening Star, and you're going to talk to Elminster. I think you're talking to Elminster. And he's going to ask you if you want to do training. And you're going to say no. You want to refuse training from Elminster. And then you want to go and find the Paladin trainer. And then you're going to level up as a Paladin to level 15. What you do doesn't matter a whole lot because you're going to change the whole thing. After you do that, you're going to go. I know this is like way more than you should have to deal with. This is a very advanced thing for a new player. So, and I'll be happy to try and talk you through as you. Yeah, you do start as a fighter. You have to. And then you have to level up the rest as a paladin, not as a fighter. You know, level 1 fighter and then 14 levels of paladin. Then you're going to go to the Hall of Heroes in Eberron. I don't think there's a Reincarnation Grove in Evening Star. You're going to the Hall of Heroes in Eberron to the Reincarnation Grove down on the second level down. And you're going to turn in your +1 Heart of Wood. And that's going to allow you to change 1 level of class. The class choice at 1 level. So you're going to change your first level choice, and then you're going to follow your build from there. So I know that's a lot. So, and I'm not going to be streaming for a ton longer. Find, if you still need help, find this part of the VOD where I kind of take you through the steps. Getting from Evening Star to Eberron. Are you VIP? I know you're new, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're technically free to play. Okay, you're subbed. All right. So what I would do personally is I would get, do my level 1 fighter, tell Elminster, no, I don't want training. I'm going to refuse training. Then log out, transfer to Eberron. Then in the marketplace, find the paladin trainer, level up to level 15 as a paladin. So, and again, the choices you make don't matter much because you're going to be able to change all of it when you do your Heart of Wood. Then you're going to go back to the Hall of Heroes, to the Reincarnation Grove, and turn in your +1 Heart of Wood and change to the process. To the best of my knowledge, that is what you need to do. If you want to be super safe, actually, no, you won't be able to follow the guide as a paladin because it's asking you to take shield mastery and then improve shield mastery and all those things. So how you level up as a paladin the first time through doesn't really matter much. You'll actually do your build when you go into the Reincarnation Grove and use the +1 Heart of Wood. But you can't use the +1 Heart of Wood until you've used up all of your, like if you have outstanding XP and you have to fill in your enhancement tree also. If you have action points outstanding or levels outstanding, it won't let you reincarnate. So just do whatever. First level fighter. Oh, I know. And I've got a I did actually no I mean you already paid for the stuff. Oh, thank you, Kevin. You already bought the Heart of Wood, so I would go ahead and do this, but you can also do a dwarf paladin. And in the dwarf tree, you can get Dwarven War Axe as a favored weapon, and you can do a lot of the same thing. I've done that, and that's a lot of fun. But you've already paid for the Heart of Wood. Now, you might want to use that for something else. Haven't bought the what? I don't know HOW.
Perched on a snowy hillside, the Abbey of St. Mark.
At long last, your journey has brought
Oh, you haven't bought the Heart of Wood yet. Okay. So, yeah, if you play as a dwarf paladin, you get let's see, hang on, where am I going? Liquid Hope. Okay. If you play as a dwarf, you automatically get Dwarven War Axe proficiency. And that can do strike through the same way as Bastard Sword. And then you have to spend points in the dwarf tree, which means you won't be able to spend some of the points that your build tells you to spend in other places. But you can get Dwarven War Axe as a favored weapon from the dwarf tree. It's let me see how many points it's going to cost you. Let's see. I think it's 12 points. Yeah. 12 points in the dwarf tree, and you can have Dwarven War Axe as a favored weapon. And there's good stuff in the dwarf tree. Like, you won't be wasting your points. So I would recommend that if you don't want to buy the Heart of Wood. And Dwarven War Axe, especially close to end game, like you're not gonna crit as often as the Bastard Sword, but when you crit, it will be more powerful. because Dwarven War Axe has a ×3 critical.
You pick up the tarnished key.
So there, it's a good weapon, and it's a fun build. And also, all right. So actually, the other thing is, if you don't take two-handed fighting, you're not going to strike through. Like, if you're doing shield mastery instead of two-handed fighting, then you might as well use a longsword as a paladin, and you may even be better off. So the Bastard Sword and the Dwarven War Axe, they're not going to strike through, or at least not much, not enough to be helpful, unless you take two-handed fighting to get the strike through.
Strange creatures guard the entrance.
So that's another issue.
They watch you curiously as you approach. Otto unlocks the door with the key.
Door open.
So you'll want to
now.
you'll want to
You are
consider that.
greeted by a handsome figure who moves with the grace of a saint.
Welcome, stranger. Let this be a refuge of warmth and light in a cold, dark world.
The shield mastery is what's going to let you attack with your shield also.
Let me know what you think of my handiwork.
Oh, it tells you to get both two-handed fighting and shield mastery. Okay. The less than sign you got there made me think you were changing.
You found the sun sword.
But if you're taking both, then yes.
To be wrong with it.
Now, as a dwarf, you won't get 2 feats at level 1.
But this is just a lifeless hilt. Perhaps Irina
So you'll have to adjust a little bit. And you won't need Follower of Helm either. But you'll just have to take shield mastery later.
A strange figure.
Or you can do the +1 Heart of Wood. I mean, you can do that. I'm not telling you you can't or that you shouldn't, but you can accomplish. If all you want to do is have a shield and a weapon and do strike through, so that you can AoE and solo a little bit better, then a dwarf paladin will suit you just fine.
The dust that covers most of this room shows that it is seldom used.
So it just depends on what you want to do. And I don't have a build guide for the dwarf. I don't think. I might have a build file for my dwarven paladin. I don't remember. But it just depends on what you want to do. But if you want to save $12,
tall, silent forms shuffle down the corridor, while strange cries come from behind closed doors.
I hate these flesh golems.
Strange creatures burst from behind the doors, shrieking madly. Food! Food so hungry!
Wait, what? Oh, still one left, okay. Also, the dwarf isn't going to start at level 15. God. Sorry. Yeah, I have a I don't know how good it is, but I set my auto mod to probably be a little bit more restrictive than others might.
A hatch in one corner of the room
I
leads down
personally
into the
am
cellar.
not going to say anything really that I wouldn't want my 11-year-old daughter to hear. And I would prefer that my stream be something that she could watch. So I have it set pretty hard. But so yeah, if you want the sword, then I mean your the Purple Dragon Knight, that'll work. And I've thought about doing that too. I did, however, I chose to scratch that itch by doing the dwarf because I didn't want to buy the Heart of Wood. And you can get a cosmetic sword so it looks like you're using a sword if that's what matters to you. I mean, I know that's a little lame, but it does work. All right, I need her to heal me. Okay. But yeah, the PDK build is just going to be fiddly at the beginning. So I don't know how well you know your way around. Running out of inventory space. I'm going to put this in. And again, I'm gonna log off after this quest because this should get me Vistani. Oh no, you're not gonna choose it. You're not gonna be able to choose that. And even actually no, when you so like it literally doesn't. No, for the fighter especially, and it has to be true for everything else. It doesn't matter other than first level fighter, and then 2 through 15 being paladin. It doesn't matter what feats or skills or even your ability. I'm not sure about your ability scores, so I would do the ability scores the same that you want. But the other choices don't matter. You're going to redo all of that stuff. You're not going to build your character until you use the Heart of Wood. You just need to set it up. So make a fighter, level 1 fighter with whatever feats. Go ahead and take two-handed fighting and stuff. It doesn't really matter. Then make sure you refuse training from, I think it's Elminster, but make sure you refuse training. And then go to a paladin trainer and level up to 15 the rest of the way as a paladin. Then go to the Hall of Heroes, use your Heart of Wood, and then follow the build guide. That's when you follow the build guide. It's after you use the Heart of Wood. Does that make sense?
A decrepit shrine overlooks a small
The Heart of Wood is going to let you recreate the
gate
character.
and let Irina into the shrine.
There you are. This seems so familiar, but I'm sure I've never been here before. Did you bring the Sun Sword? I feel that it somehow holds the key.
I appreciate the follow. And same to you, Kevin. I know you're lurking, but I still appreciate it. Oh yeah, I can talk to her now. Talk to her too early and the quest bugs out.
Irina takes the sun sword and tenderly places it on the shrine. This was his sword. And this is where we would meet. Early in the morning during midsummer. Yet the sun sword remains inert. There is no sound, but the water lapping at the edge of the pool. Suddenly, an image appears in the sparkling waters of the pool. A handsome youth with a kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy. Tatiana! It has been
Okay,
so
I've actually
long.
probably already got it, but
Come, my love.
it's probably a
Let
good
us
idea
be together at last.
to finish off the saga.
Irina gasps. Sergei, my beloved.
Like in a tome or something.
Oh, we were to be married so long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me? As she reaches for Sergei, she is pulled down beneath
Alright,
the
so
rippling
hopefully
water and into her lover's embrace.
this afternoon
You
I
have
can
never
finish
seen
off
a happier
Sharn
couple
and get
as they
inquisitive.
begin to fade from view. For a moment, all is
And then
quiet. Then a peal of thunder
maybe
shakes the
start
land,
token farming.
and a deep, dark voice from beyond the mountains cries
And
out.
then hopefully on Monday I can get all 20 tokens that I
A dark
need.
figure appears near the shrine.
Alright, get in the water, Strahd. Come on,
Escape to where I
bring it.
cannot follow.
Cries Strahd.
Make you suffer for that.
Yeah, whatever.
Gleam in her eyes was like warm sunlight on a still pond. That light is gone forever. I try to imagine those eyes. All I see is a mad abyss. This is a waste of my time.
Okay.
You are trapped here, just as I am. Better to leave you
Get the
alive.
chest,
I can watch your
and then pick up the
dreams
Stanny,
die
and
slowly.
then
With that,
it'll be about time for
Strahd
me to head
vanishes
off
with the
to
wind.
church.
for a moment, you despair at being left behind in this dreary, defeated land. Then, without warning, the sun sword blazes forth with a warm, bright light. You pick up the sun sword. The instant you touch the hilt of the dazzling weapon, you realize that this is the weapon that could slay Strahd. That this is the key to ending his dominion. Something starts to grow within you. Something you had almost forgotten. Hope.
I will try. I appreciate it. I hope your build goes well. If you're still playing this afternoon, or if you're around this afternoon, I will almost certainly be streaming at some point this afternoon. Again, I need to finish off Sharn to get the Inquisitive enhancement tree. Standing Knife Fighter. Okay. I'm going to pick up the Saga. But I just want to get these two enhancement trees for the future, so I don't have to worry about it later. Let's see. Jump. Yeah. Oh, of course, all inventory slots are full. Here, let me double check, make sure I don't have a jump tome already. No. All right. So I always sign on and sign off in Latin. And I sign off by saying thank you. So gratias vobis ago. Thank you all for being here. And I will see you later this afternoon, I hope. For Sharn, I believe I need to do Lost at Sea and Sharn Welcome and Red Rain on hard and maybe also on elite. I'm not as concerned about getting the saga, although I'll have at least a hard saga at the end of that. But I could also do Ruinous. Like I'm gonna get there. But I want the Inquisitive. So in Latin, people would sign their letters instead of like sincerely. They would say, "If you are well, I am well." So I will say, "Si valetis, ego valeo, valete."